Hey everyone, Mikey R Gaming here, and welcome to the 8th day of Uploading April. And as you can see from the hat, I want to be just like Mario. I mean, not exactly, but you get what I mean. Mario's so cool. I mean, he has a princess, I'm pretty sure girlfriend, I don't know. He saves the girlfriend, this princess, from Bowser, which is a talking, fire-breathing turtle, and he's Italian. How can that not be cool? But I can't really say that I just want to be Mario just because Mario takes showers. I am so cool. Where's my Mario hat? Anyway, but I thought this was gonna be a video about the Switch 2. I don't know why I did the intro. But anyway, yeah, part 2 on why you shouldn't buy the Switch 2. Disclaimer: I don't really care what you do with your money. I mean, you should give it to me, but I don't really care other than that. Anyway, now. In the last part 2, and part 1, I said that, the only reason why why you shouldn't buy the Switch 2 was just because it's expensive. It's $500 for, like, what? Like, what, a cooler Switch, you know? But, I'm gonna kind of delve in on that, and kind of delve into other reasons why you shouldn't buy it, you know? Anyway, back into the expensive thing. Like I said, $500 for a Switch, or basically a glorified, Switch with Mario Kart on it. It's kind of just like, what's the point? And it's not even a physical release, it's a digital code. For the new console, you're giving out a digital code, not a, what's it called? You're not even giving them a case. What's the point then? And this is what it kind of, imagine why people wouldn't be buying it, is because it's a copy of the Wii U. Truly. Now, think about it this way, right? The Wii, incredibly successful console, right? Wii U, Nintendo's worst selling console, you know? And I'm gonna say this, and like I said, they're basically the same. They're both overpriced. They're both overpriced. With, I'm pretty sure the Wii being sold at like 100, 150 whenever it launched, and the Wii U being 300 when it launched. You know, the Switch being 300 when it launched, the Switch 2 going to be for 500 when it launched, you know? And I'm gonna say this, and like I said, and I'm gonna say this like 5 billion times. But like I said, it's just a copy of the Wii U, even down to the gimmicks, right? It has a camera, but it's paid. It has a microphone, I'm pretty sure, but even then, it's not even going to be that good. And, again, all of that useless crap into it. I mean, on God, who in their right mind would buy a Switch U just because, oh, look at the mouse? No one! And that's kind of the problem I have with the Switch 2. Nintendo just kind of thinks that, oh, because we're Nintendo and we have some of the best-selling consoles ever, everyone's just going to buy our stuff. No! Did they not learn this from literally the last console generation? And it's not the last one, but their last console release. And I'm gonna bet this right now. I'm gonna bet $100 crisp dollars. Because by the time this is over, I'm probably actually gonna have $100. So I'm gonna give Nintendo themselves, Mr. Nintendo himself, 100 crisp USD. That the Nintendo Switch, that this Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be either Nintendo's worst or their second or third worst selling console ever. Not including handhelds, because I don't want to count like the Game Boy Micro and like Virtual Boy. But you get what I mean. It's not going to sell very well. And it's going to be just like how the Switch treated the Wii U. The next console after the Switch 2 is just going to take all the really important Switch 2 exclusives and just rip it and port it over to the console. That's literally what happened to the Switch. Breath of the Wild, a launch title for the Switch, came out of the Wii U like a week or a month earlier. The best selling Switch game is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That is literally just a port of Mario Kart 8 with the DLC added. And it's on the Switch, and it's his best-selling game. Nintendo Switch, New Super Mario Bros. U, Deluxe. My first ever Switch game, and I don't want to say my first ever Nintendo game, but the first Nintendo game I myself bought. It's a port of a Wii U game. It's a port of 2 Wii U games in one. What's the point? And there's so many other examples on this. There's Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. That's not even a remaster like the other ones. It's literally just a port. Same with, what's it called? New Super Mario Bros. 3D World. It is, if anything, a downport. The only thing about it that's good is Bowser's Fury, and that's not even part of the game. They lost all the gamepad functionality, which it was basically made for, and kind of like, what's the point, you know? Now, I understand that Nintendo just does whatever they want to get the most money. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this bet, considering that they're getting people to talk about the Switch too. That's literally what I'm doing right here, right? But again, it's kind of, let's say, the Switch 2, just, in my opinion, feels unnecessary, you know? And here's what I mean. Nintendo is just trying to play it safe. They haven't made a major handheld since the 3DS. And I'm not counting the Switch, because name the last time you have played this thing out of the dock. Exactly, you haven't. I'm not even kidding. The last time I played the Switch out of its dock was over 3 years ago, and I wasn't even playing a Nintendo game. I was playing The Escapist 2. Now, I understand that the only people who are going to buy the Switch 2, is going to be people who have money and diehard Nintendo fans. So, basically the same thing, right? But that's what I kind of fear about the Switch 2. Nintendo's too, I guess, kind of hell-bent on making sure that they get the most money, and they're not caring about the fans. And that's what I meant. And look at Mario Kart World. That is the first game we've ever saw. Not the first game, but the main game that they want to sell the console for. You can go wherever you want. 25 racers, and they didn't even add any new Nintendo character. They added the cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Where's Kirby? No, I understand, Kirby Air Riders, but you get what I mean. They're just doing whatever makes them the most money, and probably at this point just to make fun of me. Who in their gosh darn right mind is going to buy a paid camera for Mario Party Jamboree? Again, I understand that Nintendo's just doing this so that they can get the most money. And that's exactly the reason why the Wii U failed. All they did was show a new console, and they just relied that because the Wii sold well, so will this. No, it won't. And it literally happened with, what's it called? And it literally happened with Nintendo one before. The first ever console, the NES, 64 million. Like 64-ish million, right? SNES, below. Is 64? Below that. GameCube, even below that. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I have to go real quick. I'm probably going to finish this later. But you get what I mean. The Switch 2 is just overrated. I'll get to my second reason in a part 3, baby.